Hello guys and welcome to a new episode of the Clay Soldiers Project. I am up the vale and here we are on top of the mountain. If we head over here, going to be showing you the work I've slowly started doing on the elves, which is the jungle region. I was going to MC edit an entire jungle into the area, but I tried it and it was just a mess because most jungle biomes aren't flat, they're all bumpy, and the edges of it just didn't look great. So what I'm going to do is kind of plant my own jungle. As you can see, I've got bone meal in my hand, so I've just been throwing down saplings. So yeah, I'm going to work on expanding this and kind of just build my own jungle area, and then I'll use the filter that I mentioned in the last video by Sethbling that will allow it just to turn it into a jungle biome, and so we'll get ocelots spawning and things like that. So yeah, keep your ideas coming in for the elves. That's going to be starting construction soon. Is it going night or is it going day? Right, sunset. So let's just make it sunrise. There we go. Just so you can see a bit better. So we're just going to head over to the biggest suggestion. Everyone was talking about this. Everyone was like, it's finally been added, an underwater city. And yeah, we did. So if you missed it, here it is. This is Cyan City. Which was created by Silver Turin, which of course has the cyan soldiers inside, with their leader, which is the Up the Vale sprite. Okay. Lots and lots of suggestions came in for this area. We had people suggesting lily pad shops, a few more houses, things like that. So these will be added, and there was a few people that suggested here's Up the Vale. A few people suggested adding a swimming pool for the younger clay soldiers in the storyline to sort of practice in before they go swimming in the world. So here's the room that I added. So here they are all getting ready to swim out in the main ocean. They can practice down here. So yeah, that was a really nice idea, and just kind of an extension onto the bits in the underground area. So keep your ideas coming for the Cyan City. Some absolutely great things coming through. I will add a lily pad shop in now. Actually, we'll find one of these spare underground things and add that in. So which one's empty? Okay, we'll add the lily pad shop in here. So let's break the glass for now. Don't mind me. And let's grab ourselves a couple of dispensers. Grab this, and of course I will do our standard. In fact, these are going to be wooden pressure plates. I don't know why I've put two dispensers in there. It's creative mode, isn't it? Lily pads. Okay, so if no one knows, this is how we build our shops. And I'm going to have to use too many items for this, and I'll show you exactly why. There you go. I can get myself an extended stack, so I'm going to need a lot more of them actually. Okay, and all you can do is shift click them in nice and quick to give yourself a full shop. So if anyone's building their own civilization, that's how we do it very quickly. It can be annoying. So yeah, lily pad shop there, so they can go grab themselves some shorts, and I shall cover this back up with glass now. Where's the glass? There it is. So yeah, these are some really nice ideas coming in, and over the next few episodes we should see more and more of the Cyans wearing the shorts. Is he going to go get some? Not today. So yeah, we've got one spare slot here, another one here. Actually, so it can help you in the comments. Right, let's get signed. Let's be organised about this one. I've got an idea. So this is plot 1. So any ideas you've got for this area, put it in as for plot 1. As you can guess, this is going to be plot 2. So ideas for this space. And finally, plot 3. So yeah, so put your ideas on what you want to go in each building plots and say which one it is. And then the person with the best ideas will get a mention in next video. And yeah, we can implement it in. So there's 3 spare plots at the moment. Oh, there's another one here. Oh yeah, there's plot 4 as well. So 4 plots. So they can either be houses if you want them to be houses, or maybe, I don't know. I'm not going to suggest ideas. I want you to come up with your own ideas. Maybe try and be an original, something that the other towns don't have. So yeah, that's the science done for now. And I'll try not to fall in the water and actually enter fly mode for a change, which is very difficult while swimming. Come on. There we go. And if we head over, see, the updates now allow clay soldiers to swim without drowning, which is always good, because we always used to have them drowning on the beach. And I had an idea, and I can't remember what it was. Let's see if I can get inspiration. A few people asking when are we going to release the map, and they won't be released till the end of the season, or we kind of get to a point where we think we're going to stop and do something different. So yeah, no release for now, but hang tight, because we will release the map at some point for you to all play with. And also, I'm getting a lot of suggestions for people asking, especially for the Cyans, building like submarine bases and stuff like that. Although these are great ideas and look awesome, it's not in keeping with the Clay Soldiers mod. We're kind of keeping with the, keeping with the Clay Soldiers theme, swords and sticks, a bit of redstone technology, but nothing like, missile solos and submarines and planes and things like that. That's like a big suggestions, but it's not something that we're going to do. So yeah, but thanks for the ideas, and we never know, we may consider them in the future. We may have like a futuristic town or something like that. So yeah, I'm going to find an empty spot actually in the Yellowstown and add something here, because it's not something that's been added to in a while. Although we claimed it was complete, there's still a few spare slots. I think I'll build here under the old tree. So what I've got planned for here is kind of something that again was a old suggestion for the town. And it's going to be like a little barracks or something like that, like a military area. So I'm going to grab myself some. Let's turn off too many items, because that's really distracting me. There's fences. Okay, so if we get rid of these, and then I can drag in the fences that I need, and everything pretty much around here is built out of wood. So if we grab all our wooden blocks, standard wood, glass roofs. Don't need dispensers, but I will need something for them to like fight with. What's good for military bases? Let's have a look. What could be added in? Let's see. I've got an idea. Okay. So we kind of need our main like barracks building, which I think is going to be here. So it's not going to be a big barracks, because, they don't need a massive army, because they try and be peaceful, the Yellows, even though they've been attacked plenty of times. But I think it's time they had some form of defences. This tree's going to actually have to go. And otherwise it's going to get in the way big time. Not going to get rid of the big tree, because that's been part of the town for a while. It's like a great tree. Anyway, back to the building. If we bring it all the way out here, and our entrance can be here. And so yeah, barracks is something that's another big suggestion, along with the science. A lot of people in the comments were like, yes, you finally listened to our comments. Yeah, we always listen to them, but it was just something we didn't have a good design for at first. But Silver Cheering came along and helped us with that. Right. Okay, see if we can just put up this really quickly. So I don't want to do a time lapse or anything like that, because I don't really show you. I mean, in some episodes we do show you buildings, but kind of the initial idea of the project was not to do that. So we are showing you a bit more of the buildings recently. Also, make sure you keep in contact with the TheSneakyBros. There's like big problems with sub boxes and things like that at the moment. So make sure you like our Facebook page, follow us on Twitter. It's all on our channel. So if you go to our channel link, youtube.com/TheSneakyBros, you'll be able to access all of our videos that we post on there, and exclusive information, teasers, things like that. So yeah, get rid of that. The old style glass roof, so we can see what they're up to. So yeah, as I was saying, Facebook and Twitter, make sure you're on there, and we really want to push that now. And make sure, if you want to keep up to date with all the TheSneakyBros videos, make sure on your YouTube homepage you've got everything selected rather than highlights. There's many directors talking about this at the moment. I will flash up on screen now on how to change that, and it will show you everything from your subscribers, just so you don't miss anything from the TheSneakyBros, because we are going to be doing some new videos soon. And if you're the kind of person that's only been watching our Minecraft content, you might find that our new footage just will not appear in your sub box, which is always not good. So kind of building like a courtyard idea now, where they can practice outside. If you've got better ideas for this military base, please let me know, and you can tell me how to better set this up. So we'll do a few benches outside, and then we can have like a training dummy or something like that. So he's got to be a red, hasn't he, really? Pumpkin head. Alright. It's kind of like the biggest training thing you've ever seen. Actually, I'm going to do it in the ground because it's just going to stick up too much. There we go. That's better. So kind of like a training dummy for them to battle on. They can have a mini pumpkin head as well down there. And then we're going to add, let's see, we can have like a military, yeah, okay. Kind of inspired by the school idea. They're going to have their own like projection, where they can have meetings and stuff like that. I'll show you what I mean once it's built. So imagine this is a screen. You got to use your imaginations now. So they can have their briefings in here about missions. Some chairs so they can see what's going on. And then we'll have some chests at the back, which can have all their equipment in. Swords and shields. And same again. We'll get some sticks. And then these can go in the chests, which soldiers can take from. They can also take some shields if they want. And we'll also drop some armor in the chest as well, so they can all suit up for the fight. So we should slowly, if you remember, we used to have a class system in the project, and that kind of got dropped. But now we kind of got this idea that clay soldiers will build their own classes based on what they go and grab from chests, kind of giving that whole random feel back to the clay soldiers project. I am looking for a single diamond ore. There we go. That's what I wanted. So we can have one superhero back in the town now, and then the other chest can be filled with sort of similar things. Let's go find some sticks again. Some bowls. I've seen a clay soldier lurking outside already, so we may have our superhero pretty early. And then we'll fill this up. pretty much the full. Okay. So, are you going to come in? He's grabbing himself a stick. And a shield. And some armor. So there we go. He's all, he's our first soldier. He's going to help defend the town. Is he going to come grab the diamond from this chest? Nope, he's off. Oh, there we go. Is he going to grab it? He's thinking about it. He's looking. He's nodding at me as well. I'm unsure if they can grab diamonds if they've got shields and stuff like that. He's just nodding at me. Yes, yes, yes. You're just agreeing. Anyway, so this is the military barracks. So kind of an addition to the yellow town that no one was kind of expecting. Pretty basic idea, but yeah, I quite like it. So again, keep your ideas coming. And let someone think of a name for our first soldier. What's he going to be? And what rank is he? Give him a rank and give him a name. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching the Clay Soldiers project, and we'll see you next time.